a hot minute. Is it going? Dude.
Yeah, it's going.
Is that the fan on the computer blowing like that?
Sure is.
Are you fucking gonna...
Are we recording? I'm so sorry, guys. Is the music on?
No, not yet. There it is. I don't have any... Okay, so we don't have headphones. Okay, so remember, we're not doing headphones.
Right. Not doing headphones. Do we need to turn the volume down a little bit over there? I feel like we're in the red.
Yeah, it's fine. That doesn't matter. It's gonna be in the red either way. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Get out of your head.
I told you. I'll tell everybody. No, we can tell that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and this is episode 174. You might be asking yourself, where the fuck have you been? Or you might not have even noticed we were gone. But we are, in fact, back. And we're better than ever.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, we're taking a long break. I mean, obviously, Joel's had a lot going on and doing new setups. We're messing around with cameras and stuff like that.
Doug got divorced.
No, I didn't even get... And so we're doing messing around with like new cameras and stuff like that. I did not get divorced, by the way. I'm not even married yet. I'm going to be married. And I'm going to have a long marriage, Joel. I'm going to take everything that... I'm taking everything from your... how do I say this?
Failed marriage?
Failed marriage. And I'm going to use that as an application for the success of mine.
I like that. I think that'll help.
Ooh, that looks like that fucking stung you a little bit, huh?
It did. Is it like when I called you a... Hey, so let's just talk about what's on my forehead. Because if I don't bring it up, I'll keep touching it on accident. So I was walking the dog. I got home from work late the other night, and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and Rocky, I came in and he had like not been out in a few hours, so he was very much like, let's go. So I leashed him up and we're walking out there, and this dude, it only takes him like a couple weeks before he fucking knows the routine and like where to go, and he like is a fun dude, you know. So we get down there and this dude yanks me out the front door. And I gave like I gave him a lot of slack because there's nobody else out there at that time. And he goes around the fucking corner, and I trip down the stairs and slam forehead first into a sign that's out in front of the apartment, and it like dazed me. And I'm trying to hold on to him, going, God damn. So anyway, he got me right there in the fucking forehead.
The sign or the dog?
The sign.
I guess we're definitely having to do some more. You can tell we haven't done this in a while because we're talking like radio host.
Are we talking like radio hosts?
We're just like, kind of like, hey, guys, here's this happening, this and that.
Oh, no, I just wanted to tell people. But also, we'll just let you know now. So there's going to be a couple of, we know we say this all the time, but one of the things while we've been gone is we realized that, like, it's not so simple as to just sit down and do a whole new thing for the podcast. So what we're going to do for the foreseeable future is there will be a video like this with one camera, and the audio will go up that day, and the video may take a day or two in case we want to do any other editing to it. But we are figuring out what the new setup is going to be as far as the video.
Well, I mean, with that said, it's not, it's okay. So yes, we've been talking about this forever, but it's finally to the point with the applications and stuff that we're using that we actually have access to make it more
better. We're going to make it more better.
Make it more good.
Yeah.
And so make it more good. So, I mean, so we actually have the tools now. We just don't know how to use them. So,
right.
Anyways, that's all that really boils down to. So, yes, Joel's right. We're going to now again.
The audio episodes, we are back once a week now.
And we'll do this like video. It doesn't matter. So we're back. And then Joel's finally settled in. He's back in Austin, blah, blah. All
that is done. Life is happening. We are on a roll with life.
Oh, congratulations on the charges being dropped on the whole having sex with the carpet thing.
Man, I miss. Do we still have that one? No, we got
to find that dude. But I was thinking, now that I think about it, if you okay, say you were
gay.
No, say you were arrested,
right,
for fucking the carpet,
right? Sure.
Like, what would that be? Like, would it be?
No. I don't think you can get arrested for fucking a carpet. I think he got the cops called on him for fucking someone else's carpet. like a carpet that doesn't belong to him.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? So then I think you're gonna get.
Like, this is my carpet. This is my carpet. I can do whatever I want.
I can put this carpet. I can put this
I
carpet.
can do whatever I want with my carpet. I can have sex with my carpet. But sir, this isn't your carpet.
But you're just in a Walmart.
Yeah, you're having
This
sex
is a
with
Walmart carpet.
You're having sex with a different carpet. It's not yours.
So you're at the
but
eye
it's gonna be my carpet. It's gonna be my carpet. I want it to be my carpet. I love my carpet. With that said, so okay, say you're having sex with a carpet.
Mm-hmm. In public, then and people can see.
Would it be like
It's a decent exposure?
I feel like it would be more
Lewd
than
and
that.
lascivious acts in public.
But what about the carpet?
The carpet can't consent. It's an object. You could fuck objects. You don't even have to ask.
So you could have sex with, like, I mean,
Anything.
anything that you want that is inanimate.
Yeah, anything that's inanimate.
Oh my God.
Nah.
So like if you get okay, so like if
You're the one who's talking about this kind of shit. This is a Twilight Zone, bro.
why?
I'm the one who always talks about.
I'm just trying to. I'm the one who. Yeah, Joel's always the one that's talking about fucking
weird things.
rugs,
Lamps,
couches.
that hole in the wall.
What is the premier thing to have sex with that is
Let me ask you
not
this:
a human?
Did you ever have sex with a fruit?
No.
Like when that lady was like, "You should fuck this grapefruit."
What?
Remember, there was some lady who was like, "You should fuck a grapefruit. It feels great," or something. She would put it in her mouth and then give you some sloppy toppy.
What the fuck? It sounds like that would be miserable.
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds
all
like you'd
citrusy and
be,
acidic.
yeah, especially all those
know.
all those fucking sores you have on your fucking wiener.
Jesus fucking Christ! We're back.
Did you ever get those? Oh, congratulations on finally getting those taken care of.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
But they're still in the healing process, right?
Dude, do you guys
They're
want to know
totally
something
fucking
fucking crazy?
fine,
Do you
dude.
want to know something fucking crazy, guys? If I wanted to, I could say the most abhorrent, awful lies about Doug because I don't give a fuck. I'll say crazy shit. Doug's over here talking about penises and fucking weird things. I'll say some shit that's illegal about Doug. So let him keep running his little fuck hole, and before
Joel.
I shove my cock in it and shut this whole situation down.
God.
Just shut your mouth before I fuck it.
Oh my God. I could use that to fucking ruin your life.
Oh, please.
Dude,
what
so,
are we
like,
watching, by the way?
I just put on some fucking video game stuff. I
It
don't
is
know.
the most distracting just for
I know.
everyone who's watching. I'm like, what are they fucking looking at? Doug has the most rapid fire
No,
ADD clips of video games.
That's pretty fucking wild, though. That like I am talking this way. I don't know, Road Rash. I don't ever talk that way. I don't ever talk this way. I don't ever talk.
Okay, we have to change this video, Doug. I will be looking at that shit for the rest of this entire fucking thing. Holy fucking ball sacks. I got us.
I guess I don't know why I'm talking like that. I've never talked like that.
I've never heard you talk like that. Ever. I've never heard the words come out of your fucking lips. Your pussy lips.
Ooh, dude, see, I can't say stuff like that.
Don't say stuff
I've never
like
been
that,
able to
then,
say
you
stuff like that.
fucking loser.
What is going on?
I don't know.
I'm talking about penises, and you're calling me a loser.
Hey, if the shoe fits, fuck it.
Oh, this is a babbling brook.
Yes, sir. There were bears in the thumbnail.
You see that
That's why I
fucking?
clicked
Did you
on
see
it.
that? Did you see that meme?
Babbling Brook.
It's a babbling
It's a
brook.
babbling brook. Thanks, Oscar Wilde.
Do you see that meme where it's like finally somebody's addressing this, like the difference between like a bog and a swamp? And,
yes. No.
motherfucker, did I give you permission to fucking do that in my home?
No, but your fiance did.
What the fuck, dude? This is like the fucking. Is this that fucking dipstick that fucking that sent you to a fucking?
It is, but so I think I figured out what the problem was. I think I was just having an emotional breakdown when I was smoking this, because now this just gets me high.
Dude, okay, so just a
But
reminder.
this is the they haven't heard that story.
They had to have.
No, I don't think that's. Oh yeah, this is the
Don't
thing.
touch me. Don't touch me.
This is the thing that I'm smoking right now. Is the thing from the story where I completely forgot that I was even talking to Doug for an hour and a half.
Dude, just a reminder. Like, dude, we were fucking like this. Just like, why, dude, there's so much fucking shit that happens when we're side by side like this, you know, and it's always in a car. Me trying to kill us, driving through traffic. Me driving backwards on the fucking highway on accident. My steering wheel fucking falling off.
Yep.
You.
Me,
it's always you, the passenger.
Me on all the medications, flipping people off out of your work truck.
Dude, that was crazy, Joel. You were like this. You're like looking out the window, you're going. It's like people just driving down I-35.
With the company name on the side. Imagine that. You're driving up on I keep touching you. Imagine that. You're driving and it's just a sweet food company and there's somebody in the window going.
But you can say the name of the company. It's not operating anymore.
Oh, Delish.
It's called Dishalicious.
Oh, Delicious is a different thing. I was not doing that.
Dishalicious. The most ridiculous name ever. We're driving this fucking Element. What was it? An Element?
No,
right?
no. It was bigger than an Element.
No, it was an Element.
Oh, okay.
And so, and Joel's
a Scion.
No, was it a Scion?
I think it was a Scion.
A Scion, Element, one of those two. I think it was an Element, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And so, like, we're driving down the fucking highway, I-35 on a Sunday, packed as fuck, and then all
we
of a
were
sudden,
on I-10 because we were in San Antonio.
No, I-35, bro.
Oh, okay.
We were going back we're going back to Austin.
Because I had like really tanked.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I'd pick Joel up. Joel just moved back to Texas from LA. I'd pick Joel up or whatever, and he'd be like, just to kill time, he would like go with me to San Antonio and run these fucking food deliveries on Sundays.
And it was usually a lot of fun.
Yeah. For me, I mean, for you, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it was fun.
It was a nice ride.
But this one day in particular, Joel was fucking zoinked to the fucking moon.
Zoinked.
And so, like, all of a sudden, you're like, I pick you up, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna fucking hit the road. We're gonna be best friends. And you literally just put the seat back, and just fucking start sleeping. I'm like, this motherfucker, like, why are you even here? And so, and then you finally come to on the way back to from San Antonio, you finally come back on the way to Austin. So on I-35 north of this time, and you're doing this. And you're like picking up your fucking eyes, doing that weird thing. And you're like looking out the window at fucking flying down I-35 north, looking at every car that passes, and you're going. I'm going, what the fuck are you doing, man? And you're like looking back at me over your shoulder. You're like,
poor Doug.
That was fucking bullshit.
Poor Dishalicious.
Yeah.
Dishes delicious.
One time, dude, when I was fucking making those deliveries, Dishalicious. One time I was making a delivery on fucking, obviously I will never forget this, but like, I got outside the gas. You weren't with me. I got outside to get gas, and I had a glass yerba mate bottle, and it broke. And I swear to fucking God. Okay, maybe I didn't pick up every shard, but I tried my best to pick as much as I could. Anyways, and I went back to work to drop off the car, and like, Doug, did you get gas in the? And they're like, he's like kind of being like inquisitive,
like coy about it.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. It's like, did you break a piece of? I'm like, and I was like, yeah, I picked it all up. And he's like, apparently you did. I'm like, but I fucking did. I'm like, I might have let the shard, like, kind of, I just told you. And I'm like, and I was like, I'm like, am I in trouble? He's like, just, he's like, motherfucker. I'm about to.
I stopped myself from doing it, bro.
But he's just like, just make sure you don't forget that Dishalicious is on the side of that car. And I would always remember that. And like, I think that's like, in like some of that, I'm telling you, I'm like, don't forget, Dishalicious is on the side of this car, Joel. And you're all,
hey. Hey, I want to talk about something real quick in relation to food. So, I've been during COVID. We talked about this a lot. I started cooking a lot, and I tried to because I used to be a fucking joke of a person. I just didn't cook. I didn't fucking do shit. I didn't really know how. And now I love to cook, and I cook a lot, and I try to cook a lot of different weird shit.
Would you cook for me?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd cook for you, dude. I want to make you those fucking carne asada and elotes thing. That was like one of the best things I've ever fucking made in my life, dude. I killed it. I marinated anyway. It doesn't fucking matter. It was really good.
I want to know how you did it.
Oh, man, I bought skirt steak and because I couldn't.
All right, never mind. Tell me off the show.
Yeah. I really do all this stuff now. So anyway, but.
I'm not a grammar police guy by any means, but something I find strange when people say I do
be doing this.
I do that, or you do. It should just be do. I do that.
No, I know.
Right?
It's slang though. I do be doing it.
No, you said do.
Oh, I do it. I do it.
Shouldn't just be I do.
Yes,
it.
it's way too much for me to add the extra.
I don't know.
I think I do it. Oh, right. Yeah, but I'm trying to say that I actually do it. So
Like,
actually
I do
what
it.
I should say, yeah, I actually do it.
Right?
Not I do it.
Yeah. I don't fucking
No, that's
know.
right. That's right. It's not necessarily that's incorrect, but it would be more proper.
And do you know what
It'd
people
be more Jesus.
people
fuck.
fucking people beat me up all the time when I say person.
People be doing
When I-
that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We have to tell the people what just happened. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, I'll try to scoot a little bit over here.
I should be wearing a fucking shoe.
Maybe I should have a shoe on, bro. So Doug broke his fucking toe, and I just stepped directly on top of it. Oh, oh, are we still? We should make sure we're still recording.
Oh
right?
shit! No, it's fucking,
Oh right, we don't have to worry about that no more. God, this episode is
dude, fat shit.
sped.
Wait, hold on. So, what were you saying?
Is sped? Is that okay to say?
I guess I don't fucking know.
Special ed.
Oh, I don't know.
That's bad. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Actually, I take that back. This show is just fun.
Well, I feel like you're in a good position right now because you just don't know, and I don't either.
I don't either. As when I said it, I was like, that's.
I think
nice.
but I think they refer to it. I don't know if they refer to it as sped.
I heard somebody say it last night. That's why it's in my
Well,
head.
I think, or maybe they do.
And they were referring to it like correctly, I think. So
I think it is. I think it's an abbreviation that
that's
they
why
use.
the word was in my. That was bad. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, what's really happening is that I decided. So the video that Doug had on earlier was this fucking compilation of just video games going crazy, and I changed it to this 4K forest thing because I was like, oh, I won't pay as much attention to that. But this is fucking stunning, guys. I'm ready to quit this podcast and go camping.
Oh my god, what the fuck were we talking about for this? But do you know?
I stepped on your foot.
No, but you remember when I got the? Hey, you remember when I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna start riding my bike again. I'm gonna GoPro everything. I'm gonna put it on our channel." Did I ever tell you that I fucking almost almost smashed to the back of a car on my first ride?
Hey, we should have put that on the fucking channel, bro.
And I look like a fucking idiot. A complete idiot.
So was the GoPro in your face? Or was it the road?
Facing the road.
Oh, so how do you look like an idiot?
Like, I was wearing my helmet. I was like,
But how do we see you if the camera's facing the road?
I mean, I'm just saying in general, I look like a fucking idiot. A complete idiot. It was so bad.
Doug just found out he looks like a complete idiot. I've been knowing this for about 30 years.
It's on my computer somewhere.
You know what? I'm just going to let everybody know I'm pretty fucking pissed off about this right now. Guys, I don't mean to bring up the fucking video thing again, but I changed the video right now because the forest was just a little too alluring, and I clicked on this one that had a picture of space, and that we are immediately back in a forest. So I'm not too sure what... Anyway, we have some stuff to talk about. Did you find your notes, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him.
I'm gonna let you wear a fucking watch and you know that watch on.
Dude, let me tell you about this fucking watch. It's a good thing that you got it for me because I wear it. All right, anyway. This one's fucking beautiful too, bro. I'm trying to quit my job and move to Maine. Okay. You think that's where they are? Does that look like Maine, D? That don't look like
That doesn't
Maine.
look like Maine.
The Maine is not that.
I mean, is there a way, leave in the comments below, is there a way that we could like literally like cable in? Is that
to see ourselves up there? Of course there is.
No, but like then we have like a little section here, like what we're watching.
We are no. And then we would get in trouble because all the stuff we're watching belongs to somebody.
And like it's all those fucking murder vixen videos and stuff.
Yeah, this is literally just a video of somebody getting chopped
unaliving.
into pieces. I don't think we can even put this on YouTube. No, this is actually a video of the most beautiful seascapes, and I think we're in Maine.
Dude, we talk about McKamey Manor on this show so many fucking times, but obviously,
we, though?
I feel like we have.
I don't think we ever have.
But
listen, I'm going to tell you something. When I saw the word McKamey Manor, we can get into all the McKamey shit first. When I saw the words McKamey Manor on YouTube, whatever that was, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, when Reckless Ben, shout out Reckless Ben, started putting those videos out. They're fucking great. You should watch them if you haven't. And watch them in order. And watch them after you watch the Hulu documentary we're about to talk about. But I don't think I've even thought about McKamey Manor since like 2014.
Well, I was just simply going to say it's something that you and Jeff introduced me to.
We were very
the very beginning of it.
You know what's crazy is that...
And then, well, hold on. And but like now that it's all like resurging and stuff like that, it's like, dude, fuck yeah.
What's wild to me is that as much as me and Jeff were fascinated by the idea of it, the main thing we used to talk about was how the fuck is he getting away with this? is this even real? Because even for me and him, in the throes of being as wild and as fucking crazy as we were at that time,
Well, he was really fucking some people up. That's for sure.
We were both watching those and going, there's no fucking way you can legally do that to somebody, no matter how many waivers you have them sign. And so, did you watch the movie yet? Okay, so there's a documentary that just came out on Hulu for Halloween called The Monster Inside, and it is a documentary about McKamey Manor. If you don't know what McKamey Manor is, it was considered the most extreme haunt in the world. And by haunt, I mean like haunted house, but it's not your typical boo jump scare haunted house. It's an extreme haunt.
God.
What extreme haunts are fully interactive, meaning you can be touched, you can be put into uncomfortable situations, but there are a lot of extreme haunts in America, but all of them, for the most part, are done as art projects or with some deeper social meaning, with a message, and they are extremely careful to make you fully aware that no matter what happens while you're in the haunt, you're fully safe. You can quit whenever you want. There's no, and they're largely run by very smart, intelligent artists who are trying to make a point or something. But McKamey Manor was different because McKamey Manor was just this former Marine, right? I think.
He was a Marine?
Yeah, he was something in the armed forces.
Let's find out.
I think Air Force, maybe. It's either Air Force or Marines. That's important in the documentary that just came out on Hulu. But what he did was he had a haunted house that was considered very scary, and it was just in his town, and he was very popular. People would line up around the block. So I didn't realize that until I saw the Hulu thing. Was he actually ran a normal haunted house in this town for a while?
That's what I say, because there was an actual.
Well, so listen, he was on the news a lot because the haunt was considered very, very scary, and he got so much publicity from it being considered so scary that every year he
was in the Navy. He served in the Navy for 22 years.
Yeah, okay, Navy. Thank you.
22 years.
Yeah. So what happened was the news would always report, hey, this place is supposed to be really scary. And so every year he felt like he had to one up himself and make it scarier and scarier. And then eventually he discovered the idea of extreme haunts. And it gets fuzzy from this point on as to what is true and what is just Russ's own mythos that he's built up. He claims, and the news at the time claimed, but through the Hulu doc and the Reckless Ben videos, we've kind of figured out that the news was mostly just reporting what Russ was reporting.
Sure.
And Russ had claimed at one point that there was a wait list of 27,000 people that were trying to get into McKamey Manor. So now we can talk about McKamey Manor. So McKamey Manor was what the haunt became when it became an extreme haunt. And what it was you would go and you would essentially be kidnapped and forced to sign a 44-page waiver that let them essentially, according to the waiver, not according to American law, but according to the waiver, let them do anything to you, essentially, to the extent of severe bodily harm, irreparable mental stress and damage, psychological. Anyway, so basically what would happen is he would kidnap these people and torture them in his basement for up to 12 hours.
Yeah.
And there was a supposed prize of $20,000 if you could finish it. However, no one ever has finished it because he takes you to a point where every single person on the planet will tap out.
Well, yeah, he's pretty much saying to
your actual breaking point.
Like he would kill you.
Yeah, well, so that's so. I don't want to give too much away from the documentary because the documentary. So for those of you who don't know, have any clue what this was? For many years, this was sort of okay. To go back even further, there has been an urban legend for as long as I've been alive. I know there is not a single American person our age that I can think of that you could ask about this who wouldn't know what I'm talking about. There has been a rumor forever, an urban legend, that there is a haunted house somewhere in America that if you beat it, you get a shit ton of money. But that when you go through it, the way I always heard it was that it was a 13-story building, and that every single that you went through it by yourself, and every single story got worse and worse and worse until if you made it to the top, you got a bunch of money. But I was always told that like you had to lay in a bathtub of tarantulas and all this like crazy shit like that got. But okay, so
that seems pretty mediocre.
It seems extremely mediocre now.
Yeah.
But that's where this urban legend all stems from. Everyone has heard of a haunted house like that though, but none of them ever actually existed. And so when Russ said, I got 20,000 if you could do this, and the news was reporting it and people were going, and there was a mysterious like quality to it that drew a lot of people's attention. And what he would do was he shot every single person who came through. He videotaped the entire thing from the second they get there till the second they leave. But he never put any of that shit out in full unedited raw footage. And so none of us ever really saw more than Russ wanted us to see at that time. And they were all essentially boiled down to trailer length, like maybe 4 minutes tops. And we're talking 4 minutes of a 12-hour experience these people had, you know? And I remember there would be moments where it would jump and they would look like they were in much worse shape than they were in the scene before, you know? And in the documentary on Hulu, Monster Inside, they have somehow got a hold of a shitload of footage. And at the beginning, they even say there is no recreations in this movie. Everything that you're going to see is real. This is real footage we have. And they present the documentary as almost a horror movie. And it fucking feels like it. It is an hour and a half of watching people get actually tortured.
Yeah.
And it's wild. And one girl fell asleep, and he's videoing her asleep. And then she wakes up hours later and has no recollection of what happened. And he's like making weird suggestive comments to her about how he lost the footage from when she was sleeping and stuff. Like, it's way darker than I think people may expect.
That motherfucker works at a Walmart.
And so the twist is that he ended up losing all that stuff. He lost the manor. He lost all that. And he now lives in the middle of nowhere and works at Walmart.
I remember when they shut it down or he lost it, like he was saying he's going to open it back up in Mexico. Right.
But he had no way to do any of that because he's only ever had his wife's money.
Yeah.
His first wife and now the second wife that's left him, he's only ever used their money. And the manor was essentially a castle. He's never going to get that back again, especially now. But so he's moved to the middle of nowhere, and that's where the Reckless Ben videos pick up. So this motherfucker works at Walmart now as a fucking cashier.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. It's just it's an interesting juxtaposition for someone as egotistical as Russ to see that.
It's a weird thing. Like if I were in the hiring process, I might
look into that a little bit.
Yeah, I might let that resume fall to the bottom.
Yep, for sure. So anyway, he still claims to run the manor. However,
beautiful.
That's gorgeous. It is a beautiful mountainscape.
Volcanic
and volcanic in nature, almost indubitably.
Indubitably.
So anyway, he claims to still run the manor, and you can still sign up to go to the manor. But the problem is so Reckless Ben, this YouTuber, he signed up. Apparently, they still have this huge wait list, but everyone who signs up gets a phone call saying somebody just canceled and they can come right now.
Well, here's the thing about Reckless Ben, for those who don't know, is this motherfucker is...
reckless. He's out of his fucking mind.
That is a perfect name for him.
It's a YouTuber. Imagine the craziest YouTuber, and I'm not even gonna lie. Imagine the most crazy, almost annoying, aggressive YouTuber you could think of, and then give him a degree in like investigative journalism, and that's the kind of shit this motherfucker is. It's wild.
He is unstoppable.
He's very entertaining. So he signed up, got the call, went and videotaped everything low key, and he brought someone else later on in the video series as well. And what they found is that what happens now is you pay, you go, you sign all the waivers. He's in the waivers. It's if you quit, you don't get your money back. You don't get anything back. If he decides you can't go on, you don't get your money back. You don't get anything back. So now he takes you to a park, a literal park in the middle of the day, blindfolds you, dresses you up in something stupid, makes you do like crab walks around the park for a long time until you're tired, and then he waterboards you until you ask him to stop waterboarding you, and then he goes, you can't handle the manor, and then he keeps your money and sends you on your way.
But these kids are insane. They won't quit. That's what I'm saying.
He's telling him he's gonna get all the rats, and he's like, yeah, I'd like to do the rats, and he's like, well, you can't. And he's like, but I would like to do the rats. And
it's like they're like waterboarding. It's like, no, do it again. He's like, do it again. It's like, dude, it's like legitimately waterboarding you, and you're just like, yeah, keep going.
Because he's desperate to find out if there's anything after that, or if that's really it, and that's really all it is now.
Fucking nuts, dude.
It's really all it is now. So definitely check out The Monster Inside, and then we'll come back next week and we'll talk a little bit more about it after Doug watches it and stuff. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Do you want to set up the pilot?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Doug's gonna set up the pilot story.
Get the fuck out of here!
I knew that was gonna get on his nerves.
Go.
No, motherfucker, man, I'll just go right here. Look how my shorts are bunching up.
I know, dude. It's freaking awkward for both of us.
I've been sitting on my dick this whole time.
Look at that little thing. Yeah, little.
What, this thing?
That little thing.
Am I in the video? Oh, we can't use that video.
Why?
Because I have my wiener.
If you didn't pull it out.
How do you know?
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of I Didn't See It, but I believe you. We're happy you're back, and I'm happy we're back. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and say, like and subscribe, please. Comment below. Help us with the algos, if you will. So with that said, things that probably all y'all probably know about, but I found absolutely fascinating because I found out about it the other day while Joel was telling me about it. There is something about this dude that decided to take an airplane, an actual pilot, and try to kill everybody on the plane, unalive everybody, whatever you want to say, because he was having a bad mushroom trip. And I just, blew my mind. Sounds like something that was made up, like a weird meme that went viral that wasn't true. But yeah, this is true. Watch the video, watch actual like news clippings. No, what do you watch? News segments about it and stuff like that. Pretty interesting. So I got a bunch of, we're going to just go over this when Joel gets back. Yeah, Joel kind of did a weak intro to it, but anyways, so.
I heard that was dog shit.
Yeah, so. Well, I mean, it's not like, so, okay, so essentially, Joel introduced me to this whole entire story. You're not going to be able to read that.
I just want his name. Joe David
Emerson. So this dude, Joe David Emerson, essentially is a freaking pilot, okay? Like an actual commercial pilot, like the person that flies you to see Granny during Christmas time. You know, like that kind of pilot. Like you, American Airlines, Delta, you know, not like a fighter jet pilot, you know. Right?
Yeah, no, I like that distinction. And also not like a crop duster.
Yeah.
Because that's when I first heard it, I was like, must be some dickhead crop duster.
When I was like, oh, it must be a guy on a Cessna just flying around, just be like, dude, fuck it.
When the first plane hit the Twin Towers, the news kept saying it was a small...
Jesus.
The news kept saying it was a small plane. And I remember looking at my mom and being like, that's a pretty big fucking hole for a small plane, eh?
God damn. I wasn't expecting it to go that direction, but here we go.
Hello? Oh my God. They hit the second tower.
Yeah, we want to go ahead and apologize for anybody.
It's November. Fuck off.
Tragedies. And, if you're like feeling anything weird,
shut the fuck up.
And okay, if there's anything strange you need to talk to somebody, I'm sure there's hotlines and stuff that you can call and ask for help or guidance and stuff like that. There's affordable counseling. Jesus Christ, dude.
1-800.
What is your deal with fucking mental health?
Why did
man?
I just flinch? I had my eyes closed. I couldn't have even seen anything. Why did I flinch?
Oh, you want to get pissed?
No. Is it optional? No. Why would I want to get pissed? Weird question.
That was a weird question.
Are you trying to have a bad day? Sure. All right.
I was going to ask you when you're going to start your fucking counseling. I'm serious.
Why would that make me mad? I'll start, you know.
I'll go to a counselor. I'll do it.
John Dave Emerson.
I'll go to a counselor. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to therapy. Dude, I don't have anything against therapy. I've just been busy. And I feel fine.
That's the best way to fucking go about it. I can't go. I'm busy.
Dude, I've been in therapy my whole life. I think therapy is extremely helpful to people. I've just been busy and I feel fine.
Joel.
God bless. Let's talk about somebody who really needs therapy.
Okay. You.
Joe Dave Emerson.
We both need therapy.
Motherfucker, listen. The quote that you have written down, the only quote you've written down from him is, "I'm not okay." So let's start with Joe Dave. All right. So Joe Dave Emerson, he was up. Did we write what fucking... Oh, Horizon. Because I was like, what is Horizon? Okay.
Let me take it from here.
What?
Well, you can't read that.
You asked me to explain it to people.
Can you read that?
Yeah. You can. Ever since you learned how to read, everything's gotten a little bit more legible. So Joe Dave Emerson, he was a pilot for Horizon, and he...
Horizon?
Horizon.
No.
Horizon. Yes. Because I was like, what's Horizon? I looked it up while we were sitting here. That's why I remember.
I didn't even write that word.
I know. I remember it.
Yeah.
Okay. and he was sitting in the chair. He was the co-pilot on this trip, and he was sitting next to the pilot. And at some point, he looked at the pilot and said, "I'm not okay," and he reached up and attempted to turn off all the engines, which would essentially have turned the plane into a plane-sized glider.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you remember them saying that.
Yes,
I was like, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, I'll remember that. The pilot managed to get him out of the cockpit, and they managed to get him restrained and take him to the back of the plane, where he revealed that he had been up for days,
48 hours,
and was currently under the influence of psychedelic mushrooms, which he had never tried before.
Yeah, and so this dude's fucking out of his fucking mind, obviously.
He told the flight attendant, "It's a good that you need to handcuff me now because this is going to be bad."
Yeah. Like he made it very clear he was going to do whatever he could if he wasn't restrained to take that plane, to take that plane down. So anyway, so this is like pretty much happened and so the dude's 44 years old. He's from Pleasant Hill, California. I felt like
he went to Cheney. He went to Cheney Elementary School. That was the thing
He's a Cheney grad, and I guess it's a school where it's high school.
No, it's his high school. That's why we were like,
that's right.
We were like, this is such irrelevant information.
Yeah. He's like, because he was talking about the school. Like, I graduated from here. Look at me now. I'm a pilot.
Yeah.
And it's like, look at me now. He's like,
I'm never gonna try to kill everybody else.
Yeah, he's like,
guarantee it.
I'm doing great. And so, okay,
suckers, see you at the reunion.
This motherfucker, dude. And this the flight path is actually pretty insane to me too, because they're flying from Seattle. They're flying from Seattle to San Francisco,
right?
Which I guess people from San Francisco refer to it as SF. Did you know that?
Yes, yeah, of course.
I didn't know that.
It's their baseball logo. It's all their logos.
Oh my god, it's their baseball logo.
Hey, shout out to the Rangers, dog. We'll get into that in a minute too.
Yeah. Anyways, the
Sorry
flight
for the weird segue.
The flight was redirected to Portland, so I don't necessarily understand how that goes.
I kept pointing it out to you when they would show it. It was fucking crazy. So they were going at a weird, almost straight down. It looked like, but
I'd imagine it's a straight shot from Seattle
and then
to
out
San
of
Francisco.
nowhere, you can see when it happens. You can fucking see the moment it happens. The plane does a full fucking hook shape.
That's right. Yeah,
parks.
But my whole thing is, I mean, obviously, I'm not a fucking pilot. I don't know what to do. But it's like, why didn't they just fucking finish the flight?
Because it's a huge flight risk. That is a park as soon as possible situation. You have a person who knows how to fly the plane. Under the influence of something, who's like, we're about to fucking kill everybody, son.
Good point.
No,
he knows how to fly the plane.
That's scarier to me than having a random hijacker.
Oh no, that's great. That's a great idea. That's a great point.
He could take us. He could be like that Flight King guy, except with a bunch of people on board.
The kid
that spit all over you. I'm sorry.
No, it sounds like you're about to cry.
I am.
All the people.
No. Oh my god. No, that's gorgeous. That's fake. That's gotta be.
Sound like the Flight King. All the people on board.
Can you imagine? Because he's doing barrel rolls and shit. Barrel rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more barrel roll. Then I'm gonna take her in.
Man, dude, I fucking R.I.P. to that kid. Rest in power to that absolute legend. He didn't hurt anybody else. That was wild.
Oh, that was wild, man. But
the craziest, right? Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Are you kidding me? He goes. I guess I got a few screws loose, huh?
How did he fucking get the plane? We're talking about a different story now, by the way.
Let's stop. Let's get back on this.
Okay,
so, get confusing.
Okay, yeah. So, anyways, back to Joe Dave Emerson. Okay. Joe Dave. Anyways, so they landed, they get him all arrested and stuff like that. This dude was hit with 150 charges.
150 felony charges.
No.
Yeah.
Was it felony?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, fucking felonies.
The criminal complaint is local and federal blended. So they blended them. So it's 150 charges locally and federally.
Right.
Blended. They didn't say the word blended. I'm just saying.
No,
blended.
Right, like a blended family.
Yes.
Yeah.
But with crime.
Blended. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
Is that a movie?
It's such a bad movie.
Is it really a movie called Blended?
That you don't even know it exists. It's a Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler movie that you don't even realize exists.
No
it came out in
shit.
2015. It's terrible. I watched it like a month ago because I was trying to go through all the Adam Sandler.
Is this like them trying to capitalize on 50 First Dates?
Yeah, and Wedding Singer. It was their third,
Oh my god!
It was their third time together. It was supposed to be a big deal, and then it was dog shit.
Dude, they're in multiple movies together.
Yeah, they're like a fucking thing. They have they love each other. Anyway,
okay, so
84 attempted murder charges.
83 attempted murder charges. Tried to kill engines. Tried emergency exits. Oh, he was going for the emergency exits.
Yeah, after they got him in the back, he was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just go out the emergency exit.
He's like, yeah,
suck all these motherfuckers
So
out.
I'll figure this out. And so, flight head told flight attendant going to kill everybody. He's 44 years old. Okay, so the best part about this whole entire story when we were watching that news segment is that they show him in what are those called? The overalls, the orange overalls.
A jumper, a jumpsuit.
Yeah, he's in
a prison jail. He's in jail dress.
What the fuck are those called?
Oranges, whites. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, like a fucking chef. He's in his whites.
That's what they call it, I think.
So, anyways,
when that kid took my mattress, he was like, "Can I get your whites?" And I was like,
why do you take your mattress?
"Cause I was leaving."
Oh, okay. So with that said, hold on. Oh, and so he was like wearing the jumper and everything. They're talking about him, and it shows like his clip from I graduated from this high school. Look at me now. It's like showing like a little bit into.
They kind of roasted him with that.
Going into Joe Dave Emerson's life, right? And then
Joe Dave. They should have never let him behind a plane with that name.
Oh, yeah, with a name like Joe Dave, you better be.
You tell him Joe Dave.
You're better off as a UPS driver than a freaking Delta.
What is this UPS
pilot.
slander, bro?
I'm just saying, you're better off in a truck, right? Oh no!
Did you say that because you used to work for FedEx?
I used to work for UPS.
Pussy.
Fuck you, bitch.
Why do I keep fucking flinching?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, but like
people are gonna be like, something's going on with Doug and Joel, bro.
Is he fucking?
Look at the signs. He's fucking them up, bro. Look at my head, guys. Look at my head. I'm flinching around him.
Oh, Doug and Joel. They must be
best of friends.
Fucking.
What the fuck? Don't put that in the universe.
No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa, that's scary.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking end your life.
Put a fucking shoe on, you moron. What the fuck is wrong with you? Broke my toe. I'm just gonna have it out around people.
I'm at my home and I'm just enjoying the space.
Get humble, Doug.
So yeah, that's true.
Sit down and get humble, you fucking worthless motherfucker. What do you have, a job or something?
Oh my god, the one time I try to make you fucking flinch, you don't do shit.
Because it's not you that's making me flinch. I think it's the idea of you. In reality, you're just
God damn, dude.
In reality, you're just a soy boy beta.
Dude, you're a motherfucker right now. So, anyways, the best part about the Joe Dave Emerson is when they're showing his house. There's a sign. There's a sign. You know, like you like see like "Welcome to my beautiful home" or it looked
like Halloween decorations, right?
Yeah, and like there's a sign that says "Free flying lessons."
Obviously, we're fucking thrilled that he wasn't able to accomplish that. However,
free flying lessons.
I want to posit something.
But they zinged him with that one.
Oh, they got him, bro. The whole segment felt like they were roasting him.
Oh yeah,
and it's only because everybody survived. And I'd like to point out that this is very similar to the when the dude tried to shoot up the courthouse in Dallas a couple years ago, and he showed up fucking all ready for a mass shooting. He's got the whole look down, and he's got these fucking like World War II veteran glasses, like the Coke bottle glasses. He's like look like a fucking dork. Anyway, he was shooting into the courthouse, and this photojournalist happened to be going to the courthouse to shoot something, and he hid behind a brick wall and turned the corner and took the craziest, like most close-up picture of this dude, and the kid looks absolutely fucking terrified, and so he immediately runs across his parking lot and got domed hardcore by a cop. No, you know what I mean? And all the fucking news stories and my post and everybody that was posted about was like, look at this fucking nerd, loser motherfucker who couldn't do shit right even at the end, got fucking domed, fucking bitch.
So he killed him.
Yeah, they got his ass for sure. You can't just be doing that. We're going on Spotify. They blew his fucking dome back, bro. They took his top off, bro. They were peeling onions on this motherfucker. God damn. And
that's beautiful.
I know, and it felt like it is beautiful when they do that to these dumb motherfucking nerds. Oh, you meant that? Yeah. Good cop, bad cop. They're all bad, but when they do that to mass shooters, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, no.
But that being said, that reminds me a lot of this because the news segment just felt like they were roasting the pilot, like you fucking bitch.
Free flying lessons. Free flying lessons.
I want to posit a devil's advocate here though, because
posit.
Yeah, posit. Like I'd like to put forth, present.
I like that. I'm into that.
Okay, hell yeah.
Well, it's not like you're saying pause it.
I'd like to depause it.
Well, it's not like you're saying like pause the video.
I'd like to pause it right here.
Yeah.
Pause.
I like to just,
Pause, as the kids say.
and you pause it, and they didn't even hear you say pause it because you pause it.
Had he been successful, this would be top 3 craziest murder things that has ever happened on the whole planet forever, for all of history. As far, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I really wonder what were the shrooms telling this dude, like, because I'm super glad that didn't happen, but had it happened, we would know this dude's Joe Dave Emerson would be a name that everyone knew for probably ever.
That's true.
I wonder if the shrooms were like, you trying to be a hero or something, like, or if they were like, because I love a good shroom trip. I've never even been angry.
But they can pull the truth out of you, man. Maybe he had some freaking traumas and stuff.
It's a wild truth to pull out of somebody, dog.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I'm just trying to kill 84 people right now.
But it's like, but like shrooms, like, I guess you're doing right or whatever. I mean, I had terrible trips when I was younger, and that's because I wasn't accepting who I really was.
That's true.
And so it's like, maybe he's like just the first time doing it, he's like, and they're talking to him, be like, this is who you are.
I have a question.
No, hold on. But the shrooms, because like when I was younger, I felt like when I was going through those bad depression fits, and I was blaming and like saying the shrooms, like I feel like the shrooms were like, this is who you are, and I'm like, I don't want to be that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I don't want to accept that I'm that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to accept that I've done like that. Then once you like get past this point, you're like, and you find the whole redemption arc and stuff that we're talking about for the heart and the mind and the soul,
Yeah.
And so it's like maybe this dude's like, man, maybe he's just things that he's been pressing down ever since he was a little boy, and then finally the shrooms bring him out. And he's like, I don't want to face that.
Yeah.
So I'd rather die
and kill it. Yeah. So here's a trip for you, because I
never know. I mean, I don't know. That was obviously
No, that makes sense. No.
Exaggeration.
That's, I mean, it's armchair psychology, but it makes sense.
Yes.
It makes sense though. Okay, so I actually went through a mental process while all that was happening right now. A minute ago, I said he tried to kill 84 people. Then I corrected myself and said 83. And then I was sitting here thinking, and I was like, but had he killed everybody, he would have died too. So it would have been 84. Yeah. And then I thought, but wait, it's illegal in America to kill yourself. Is that a murder charge?
I think.
So then he got an attempted, one of those charges is for trying to murder himself?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't count.
Because isn't it illegal to kill yourself? I know it's as ridiculous as that sounds.
I don't know. I mean, attempted suicide's legal in Oregon and stuff now.
No, that's assisted suicide.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean,
Let's look, because I don't think you're allowed. I mean, they can't. Let me see here.
I do know when you're killed by lethal or by capital punishment, they on the death certificate it says death by homicide.
So okay. So yeah, they consider it murder.
Well, that's murder. They consider capital punishment murder.
Suicide was a felony. That seems very strange to me. I don't really understand the point.
I mean, it's probably to convince people not to do it, but it's like
to catch a felony after you're dead. I feel like that's not.
It said attempted suicide is a felony.
No, that was the next line. Attempted suicide was a misdemeanor.
What?
That's what it said.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, dude?
All right, we'll just not have a video this time because I showed my pee as well.
Yeah. Did you pull your wiener out?
Hey.
Okay.
Well, we'll just cut this one short. That's fine.
Yeah.
47 minutes.
All right, yeah, this is good. So, anyways, thanks.
We're happy to be back, guys.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and we'll see you next week.
Perfect time.